back! Ooh, a lot of shaking going on in here, baby, because we are back. We are doing our ring rust recap show for WWE Raw. I'm your host, the most Donald Wood, to my left or right, whichever way it is this week. Brandon Galvin, how you doing tonight, man?
Donnie, even if I were to quit on you this week, I'd just be back next week.
That's good. You're a lot like Kevin Owens.
Exactly. You know, since
you have long shorts.
Yeah, I do have long shorts.
Yeah, so does he. It's fun.
I know. Since I know that you're always confused, though, let me tell you that we are broadcasting live on Get Vocal, social media site, focused on face-to-face conversations. I still can't believe we're doing this together. After 15 minutes, everybody watching.
Another 5 weeks, too. So.
Yeah. After 15 minutes, everybody watching will be able to jump into the conversation with us and other fans by clicking the Jump into a Group Vocal button and voice your thoughts on the good, the bad, and the ugly from Monday Night Raw.
There's a lot of ugly in there, for sure, but that is super important. We need you guys to join Group Vocals. So after you watch us do this, you have the chance to come on and kind of talk with us in the same fashion that we're doing this here. So please do so. Just hit join Group Vocal as soon as we're done here and come join us. BG, are you looking at Cinnamon? What is Cinnamon doing?
I was looking at the football game, actually.
I had to turn the TV off because I was so distracted. I can't do it to myself anymore.
Next
week, guys, no. Yeah, Monday Night Football is going to be really difficult, but it's okay. We'll just live commentary for the game each week. That's what we'll do. But let's talk about Raw, because let's start with Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, because they had a promo that was supposed to tease Triple H versus Undertaker, but instead it only teased a match between Shawn Michaels and Undertaker at WrestleMania 35. You were going to read an incredible article about that tomorrow on Bleacher Report, but BG, what are your thoughts now?
That is a great point, though. They go out, hey, go sell this match in October, Triple H Undertaker. It's like, but no one's going to talk about that match at all.
Shawn Michaels sold that Super Showdown match as much as he sold his new shirt or whatever other dumb shit he mentioned during that promo. That was a shit promo until Undertaker's like, you better get serious, motherfucker. And he's like, oh, shit, you're right. Once again, proving it's Undertaker that bought the best out of Shawn Michaels, not the other way around.
100%. And it is a great point, though, that it wasn't until Undertaker showed up that this became interesting. Because Shawn Michaels going out there and just shilling shit was fucking terrible. It was boring. It was nonsensical. We saw it 6 years ago. It wasn't good then. For a second, I thought he was going to say that he was going to be the special guest referee, because he says he's going to be there. So they're only going to lead us to believe, after that promo of them calling each other out, essentially, or Undertaker at least calling out Shawn Michaels, that HBK is going to get involved in this match. What else? What other things should we expect from that match besides that? Because that's what they were building to now.
So I firmly believe that Shawn Michaels is going to get involved and then give Triple H that win that he desperately needs, because he needs to validate himself as a top draw still. He's going to be wrestling long past when Undertaker's gone, so you might as well give him that big W. Also, it sets up a legitimate grudge, building on what we just talked about Monday night between them, saying you retired. Oh, if you're the only way you can come back is you're coming back for vengeance over me. Well, Undertaker's now prodding Shawn Michaels, say, come back and fight me, come back and fight me. Finally, Shawn Michaels says, yeah, and there's that big match for New York City.
What if, though, HBK screws over both of them? Triple threat, because it would be Shawn Michaels.
No. Listen, I already don't like Shawn Michaels. It's well known, well documented. Friend of the show, not a friend of not a fan of his, work outside the ring. But in all honesty, I don't want Triple H. If you're going to just do that, do that. Just have them do that away from that. Are there better uses of Shawn Michaels and Undertaker? We will always say that. But it seems like that legend versus legend thing, they love.
I don't think they would go that route of a one-on-one, because they're not going to be able to live up to the match that they had in 2010. Like, it's just not going to happen. So why?
Sure, but you could overbook it. It seems like, especially right now with Undertaker's career, since the streak's been gone, he's just been like, whatever. Dude, how many zeros are on that check? Whatever, I'll do it.
That's the funniest part about Shawn Michaels' promo. He's like, they've offered me millions upon millions of dollars. Bullshit, you didn't fucking take it then.
No, I really do believe he didn't take it. I firmly believe him when he says that, because it's true. How many times do you think Triple H has been like, listen, Shawn, H. I'm just gonna call you H because you're the heartbreak to me. Like, come on, tell me. Like, I need you to just come on and just do this one match. He's like, nah, man, I told you fucking no. I'm swamp hunting tomorrow. I don't fucking got time for this shit.
Yeah, but to turn down millions upon millions.
And millions. Yes, he turned it down. I believe it. But he's got all he needs in the fucking.
I mean, we know he's been offered matches, but like that amount of money, I don't know about that.
I know, dude. Come on, please. You seen the salaries in the NBA? They're gonna give HBK 10 mil. Come on.
I've seen his salary.
anything else? Are you pumped for Super Showdown? It's still like over a month away.
No, I still don't want to see that match. They have Triple
H. Triple H next week.
Triple H next week. We just saw him. Like, what is he going to say now? What? I don't know. Kevin Nash can call in. Why can't Triple H call in? Save us some time next week.
That's good. I don't care about any of that.
I don't want to. I still don't want to see the match, even with Shawn Michaels' potential involvement. I don't want to see it. It's going to main event a show that shouldn't even be. I don't know. I don't like it.
No. Kudos, Australia. They're giving you something better than they give us. You're getting a fucking story all of a sudden. We haven't had one of those in years.
They're already looking past Hell in a Cell to keep selling us on this fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah. And Evolution, too. That's the only ones that they're like, Hell in a... Oh, yeah, the one with the skulls. Triple SmackDown, you sell that one. And they are. They're fucking selling it hard.
Yeah, that's...
Let's talk about the Shield. The Shield comes in like a wrecking ball, and then they go out like a wrecking ball. Total Stone Cold Steve Austin booking here of the Shield. Create havoc in the beginning, get taken out by police, come back at the end. I prefer not to be lied to about how judges work with this whole arraignment bullshit.
On Labor Day. That's the best thing ever. That is the funniest thing they've ever tried to sell us. The judge working on Labor Day.
I mean, I like the idea of it. I like what they did. I don't think the execution was very good. Right. I don't think the way they added every jobber, they're like, everyone who hasn't won a match in the last 6 months, you're going to go stop the Shield, all right? And they're like, Kurt Hawkins is like, fucking A, I fucking get it, dude. Let's do this thing. So I wasn't a fan of all this.
I do like, though, once again, they're showing how dominant the Shield has been historically. You need like 20 guys plus Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler. And then it's Kevin Owens coming out at the end to really help them. And Drew Gulak to set it all up, clearly.
Good.
He was the mastermind.
205 Live invasion is happening with Drake Maverick. We're watching the invasion like unfold beneath our noses, and we're not doing anything about it. This is what I'm talking about.
But the Shield getting is very interesting because they really didn't get destroyed very often. And so I think this is a great dynamic for them, having this adversity and then seeing what happens next week. I want to see them next week now, like fucking predators, picking everyone down and apart, like in the backstage area, in the ring, escaping Baron Corbin and the police. Like, I want them all over that fucking arena, like hounds, smelling blood and just fucking thirsty as all hell. Destroying.
Hounds smell blood? I think that's sharks. Sharks smell blood. Hounds, if hounds smell blood and attack you, like, they should probably be put down.
There are hounds that can definitely smell blood and attack you, Donnie.
Okay, good. It's not cinnamon, though, right?
Well, she is a bloodhound.
Okay, that's okay. I have my hands up here. Okay, don't come on, no. No, listen. The idea of coming in, attacking immediately. There's no way. Like, fuck you. You want to speak my name, put respect on it, or I'm coming for you. And they did that, and they got arrested because Corbin's a heel general manager. Fine, I'm good with all that. Cut out all the bullshit about telling me like how long they've been in jail and all that jazz, and I'd be more okay with that. And then here again. I think it's all about presentation. On paper, like, that's fucking awesome. Whole locker room tries to stop the Shield. Shield runs the train on everybody. Finally, the numbers game finally catches up to them. Like, almost like the Warriors, where they would just attack you and just kill you like that in the Warriors. I love that.
Yeah.
The problem is, when fucking Stone Cold drove that fucking ambulance into the Royal Rumble, it was like, smashing through shit. Roman Reigns backed up like my grandmother at the liquor store on a Sunday, okay? She's like, oh, God, where am I? Oh, is there? Hello? Is there someone over there? Backing in real nice and easy. Fucking, it was the slowest It was so lackluster. That was so lackluster.
What I wanted from, and then they play the music once they come out. It's
Yeah.
like the dumbest, corniest shit. What I wanted from that was they're backing up, and then out comes just some random fucking dude, and then the Shield attacks him from behind, like coming through the arena. Why do you have him slowly back up with the sirens? Is the dumbest shit. It is like it was just a laughable segment until they got out and then fucking charged the ring. Kevin Owens comes, attacks him from behind. Everyone's beating their ass. Like then it got good. Seth Rollins getting thrown off the stage into the.
I'm positive he called that spot on the fly. Because that wasn't worked glass. As somebody worked an auto body, he hit glass. That was not worked glass.
Oh yeah,
and that. You see by his arm because he went elbow first and smashed the glass. That was probably a spot where he's like, "No, throw me into the glass." Vince is like, "Oh my God, is that blood on him? What are we fucking doing, huh?"
Get him some gloves.
Stone Cold plowing that fucking milk truck or that fucking beer truck through the fucking gorilla position. Mm-hmm. How many fucking times did he drive a monster truck on heat to get to the fucking building? And these guys are like, "Hey, can you spot me? How close am I? You got this much room? Oh, okay, he's up.
Yeah, that was pretty pathetic.
Drake Maverick, real quick. Oh, also, let's talk real quick. Tag team belts.
Yeah, good. Off the B team, it's all that matters. And you had to set them. You had to set them up as being a dominant force. The Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, and Braun Strowman. They had to do that. Yeah, and I know. I hope Braun wins the Universal Championship because then they can all have red titles, and then we can finally say to each other, and in all honesty, be like, "Is he red? Are they red? I don't. Maybe they're all red. Maybe they're all red. And I don't care. I'm not muted. I can still talk. Can you still talk? Unmute yourself. I tried to hit the mute button. Maybe you got it. But I think people can. There you go. I can hear you now. Right. But I think people can hear. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Boom, and we can still hear each other. Yeah. So that's the show. That's how we know now. But you know what, guys? That is fantastic because we are out of here.
And in just a moment, our live stream, well, it's already over, but we are handing off the conversation to you. So anyone watching live on Facebook or YouTube, follow the link to Get Vocal up in the post, and then click on the Jump into a Group Vocal button to join in on the conversation with Donnie and I and discuss your thoughts on WWE Raw.
And a big thank you to everyone who keeps continuing to watch us every single week. The numbers are going. Thank you so much. Please tell your friends. It's a fun little thing we're doing. It's a good way to talk about what happened, at least the top topics coming out. We only got 15 minutes, so we talk about two things at the very least. We like shoehorn in like 11 at the end, but that's totally cool. But we're back here every Monday at 11:15 p.m. Eastern time. Occasionally, not all the time, but we're gonna try to do some pay-per-views too. We have fun doing that. So we're going to keep it fluid. If you guys like one more than the other, please tell us because we always try to reach out and talk to people. So please click where it says Group Vocal. Click that button. See me? Look at me. Whoop, boop, click it because you want to join us afterwards. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Be back here next Monday at 11:15. And see you. Whenever it goes. See you. Well, let's do it. See you.